Yep. What's up, overcomers? Today in this video, we're going to talk about being alone. Why does no one like being alone? Well, let me tell you, no one likes being alone because their old desires and old way of doing things and old habits starts to creep back in whenever you are alone. Whenever you are alone, you have to deal with that inside voice that most of us are steady running from in our lives. So we get hooked on all of these vices that distract us from dealing with what we know we need to deal with. Okay? Being alone is where you are built because you can weed out all of the voices that's in your head that's not your voice. Being alone is where you get to realize who you are. Being alone is where you find yourself. Being alone is what develops that willpower and that mission of yours that you really need to be focusing on. So no one likes being alone. We all like being surrounded by people who are distracting us from our real traumas or problems, and we don't want to deal with that. All right? Whenever I was alone in the park doing my fitness, I could remember I had to deal with everything that I was going through by myself. And being alone taught me that I needed to create my own voice within myself. That way I can know exactly what it is that I want, right? Because whenever you are living with other people's voices in your head, some of your thoughts are not your thoughts. All right? Some of your thoughts are not your thoughts whenever you are living with other people's voices inside your head. So no one likes being alone. No one likes being by themselves without this device, right? Just like the device I'm recording on. No one likes being alone, right? We don't like being alone because we have to start dealing with those things we don't want to deal with, that we run from, those vices, those problems, that old habit that we know we need to leave alone. So it starts to creep back in. But being alone is the time where you find that willpower to embrace and accept the fight that those challenges are going to bring. You have to be alone. You have to stop running. You have to be alone. Now, I'm not saying be alone for the rest of your life. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is sometimes throughout the day or throughout your days that you're living, you need to find alone time. That way you can create a mission in your head or a voice in your head that can guide you whenever things get hard. And being alone also allows you to connect to something way higher than you. Whatever this energy is that we know of, right? This higher power, God, Allah, whatever it may be for you, that's your time to connect within to the thing that's most high. So being alone helps you find what it is that you need. Being alone brings out the answers that you need to defeat those vices, those challenges, those problems that you have. All right? I remember I used to neglect my sugar, right? My glucose levels. I used to neglect it. I used to didn't want to check it. I didn't, really want to follow the nutritional regimen that I knew I should have been on. I wanted to eat what I wanted to eat. Even though I'm a type 1 diabetic and I take insulin for what I want to eat. But why am I going to, give a damn about my body whenever I have type 1 diabetes? I'm thinking that it's something that the higher power gave to me to punish me for something I did. But it's not that, right? I still should take care of my temple. So being alone made me realize that I was neglecting my health, which was causing me to fail in other endeavors. Come on, you guys. You have to get alone. You need to spend some time to yourself. Really and truly understand that voice that you have in your head. Because a lot of the thoughts that we are thinking are not us. A lot of the words that we are speaking, it's not from us. It's not from the Most High. It's because we are running from our true selves when we are distracted. All right? When I was alone in the park again, doing exercise by exercise, rep by rep, I understood that, man, nobody's coming to do this rep for me. Nobody's coming to finish this workout for me. Nobody is coming, to get rid of the vices that I had. Whether it was doing bad things, right? Smoking weed every day, all day, right? That was a vice that I struggled with. Smoking weed every day, all day. It wasn't helping me get to where I needed to be, right? So guys, Whatever it is that you know you need to change, get alone, spend some time alone, go walk out in nature, go do something that's going to help you face those vices or those demons. You might drink every day, right? You might eat all the wrong foods, gaining a big ass stomach, man tits. You want to let that shit go and find yourself. Get alone, all right? So overcomers, that's today's message. Get alone, be alone, spend some alone time.